The United States of Secrets 1803, The Hidden Price of Empire. The Louisiana Purchase is presented as a bargain, but behind the scenes, Napoleon needs cash for European wars. Jefferson secures land that doubles America, yet the public never sees the desperation that forced France's hand. 1861 to 1865, Civil War in the shadows. Pinkerton agents claim to foil a plot against Lincoln. Telegraph wires hum with encrypted Union and Confederate messages. Spies, scouts, and balloonists wage a hidden war above and beyond the battlefields. 1917 to 1920, War, Codes, and Raids. The U.S. builds its first modern code-breaking office while Congress passes the Espionage and Sedition Acts. After the war, the Palmer raids target immigrants and radicals using flimsy evidence behind closed doors. 1919-1929, the American Black Chamber in a plain Manhattan office. Cryptanalysts read foreign cables and tilt diplomatic talks. When Herbert Yardley reveals the operation in his memoir, the government ends the program, publicly. 1942-1945, the Manhattan Project. Entire towns are built under guard. Scientists work in fragments unaware of the whole. When the bomb drops, the world learns what secrecy can forge and what it can destroy. 1943-1946, the Venona breakthrough. Cryptanalysts quietly read portions of Soviet traffic. The revelations, hidden for decades, shape trials and purges even when juries and the public cannot see the evidence. 1947, the National Security Act. The CIA, NSC, and a classified black budget emerge. Covert action is authorized by presidential findings, most never seen by Congress or the public. 1953-1954, coups in the dark. CIA-backed operations topple governments in Iran and Guatemala. Psychological warfare, fake broadcasts, and bribed officials pave the way. The United States learns to change regimes without firing a shot in its own name. 1953-1973, MKUltra. The CIA sponsors drug experiments, hypnosis studies, and mind control research, often without consent. Most records are destroyed in 1973, leaving fragments that hint at the scale. 1954-1968, Skunk Works in the Desert Denial Area. 51 becomes the cradle of spy planes. The U-2, the A-12, the SR-71. Radar operators are told to ignore certain blips. For decades, the government denies the site even exists. 1961, Bay of Pigs. A CIA-trained exile invasion collapses in Cuba. Secrecy cripples planning. Oversight is minimal. When the fiasco unfolds, the truth is buried under official denials. 1962, Operation Northwoods. A declassified plan suggests staged attacks to justify war with Cuba. Though never executed, the paper trail proves the extremes covert planning could reach. 1964-1971, Vietnam's shadow programs. The Gulf of Tonkin. Incident later revealed to be murky at best, fuels escalation. 1981-1987, Iran-Contra arms are secretly sold to Iran. Shredded memos and staged denials expose how secrecy can mutate into policy. 1990s, recognition and declassification. The U.S. admits Area 51's existence, releases Venona decrypts, and opens Cold War archives. But only what officials choose to reveal. 2006, the War on Terror's hidden architecture after 9/11, warrantless wiretapping, stellar wind, black sites, and enhanced interrogation programs operate under classification. Only leaks and lawsuits show glimpses of their reach. 2002-2003, Total Information Awareness. DARPA proposes a sweeping data mining program. Public backlash ends the project's name, but its methods live on in other programs. 2011, the Abbottabad raid. The killing of Osama bin Laden unfolds under total secrecy. Photos and documents remain locked away. 2013, Snowden's disclosure slides reveal PRISM, bulk collection, and secret court rulings. For the first time, Americans see the scale of surveillance justified under classified law. 2015 present, secrecy as operating system. Drone strike rules straddle covert and overt authorities. The FISA court grows slightly more visible, but decisions remain hidden. Whistleblowers face prison, while black budgets rise higher each year. CODA, the pattern from invisible ink to algorithms. America repeats a cycle. Secrecy expands during crisis. Exposure follows, reforms come, and then the cycle resets. What the archives show is not an exception, but a system. Secrecy is not a footnote in U.S. history. It is the spine.